I'm Alexander Gianni. It's 7:43 p.m. September 6th. So what bullshit are these kids peddling to people? Mole in the right hand, penguin, duck birthmark. I'm Alexander Gianni, long black hair and a man bun, black mustache, black lower lip, chin hair, black chin hair. These people weren't giving me problems to help me make ideas or giving me problems to help me make material. These people are trying to frame me, murder me, and kill me. One. Two, they were trying to frame me, murder me, and kill me because of this Illuminati president jazz. Three, they were trying to frame me, murder me, and kill me because they wanted some betting mule spot. Four, they were also trying to manipulate bets, different factions. There's different factions. Some of them were trying to put devices in me so they could manipulate bets and program me as a betting mule. Others were trying to put devices in me so they could program me as an Illuminati president. Others were putting devices in me so they could program me as some mind melder warlord with access to all sorts of advanced implantation and weaponry and implantable devices that compromise the mind, compromise cognition and analysis, reason, logic, emotional and behavioral regulation, all sorts of jazz, while having access to this advanced weaponry and having access to devices that I could put in people's hearts and kill them at a touch of a button. These guys were trying to abuse me into silence, get away with data theft, IP theft. They were trying to manipulate bets and rob me and rob other people. They were trying to steal whatever was mine and steal data. They wanted to implant me so they could see through my eyes and harvest also information from my brain via telepathy, such as passwords to my Peace, Justice, Unity, Apple ID, and other IDs. They wanted to steal cell phone data, etc., etc. They wanted passwords to all my computers so they could pretend to be me. That's another reason they implanted me. So there's something about my life involving computers that I don't understand entirely. It has to do with my Apple ID, Peace, Justice, Unity, and maybe other stuff that I'm not aware of. And they just wanted to implant me so they could steal passwords. There's a lot of different reasons. So that's another piece of this. But there's a lot of pieces. Let me put it that way. But yeah, these guys weren't giving me problems to train me or help me. They were giving me problems because they were trying to frame me, murder me, kill me for frame bets and other stuff. And they're throwing a fucking spoiled bitch fit about some Illuminati presidents jazz and all this other jazz. They literally tried to kill me because they couldn't have their way. So don't fall for bullshit. But yeah, they weren't trying to give me problems so I'd make ideas. They were trying to frame me and murder me and kill me for my ideas, cancer ideas, tech ideas, Slack ideas, and trying to steal money and credit for these things. But yeah, they if this Illuminati president thing was real, are I supposed to have access to stuff or influential people, etc.? It's terrorist conspiracy. Others wanted to implant me because they wanted to see me, I guess, be this Illuminati president guy and talk to all sorts of influential people or whoever and talk to people maybe with secret information. So then when I was talking to them, they could harvest information from my brain via telepathy and maybe blackmail and tie hands. That's another piece of this. Others wanted me to learn technology and maybe this mind miller jazz so I could go and try to learn it, and then they could steal this technology from my brain via the telepathy. So that's another piece of their tactics. So there's a lot of different competing factions with different agendas that they've been trying to perform. But yeah, these guys weren't giving me problems to help me. They were trying to program me as a mind melder warlord, a betting mule, and trying to program me as some Illuminati president, and then harvest secret information and more, and probably turn me into a little Pinocchio boy president. And I was like, these guys are fucking crazy. But they're stealing. There are problems they gave me. I was creating counter defenses to these terrorists' tactics and attempts of murder and harm because I knew the technology was real and it threatened humanity. It was in the hands of fucking Satan, and I was thinking of ways to defend against it. The reason I made Signaface multi-factor authentication system with real-time video and the biometric verification and all the jazz involved with it was because these people had this technology that a lot of people didn't know about. It was a countermeasure to this because passwords were no longer safe, as I was saying to Donald Trump on Twitter in like 2019 and others, because people can harvest them from you via telepathy and harvest from your eye output. So biometric verification could be a potential way to thwart these people stealing stuff like that. And then why don't you find out who tried to thwart biometric verification being implemented? Because they may have telepathy plans. Let me put it that way. Involving passwords and all sorts of stuff. So find out all the people, because I was reading something and these people were all anti-facial. Was it because they're anti-facial recognition? It was invasion of privacy, or was there something facial recognition would hinder involving implantation and other jazz? I'd look into that. Yeah, and then so these are key points. Yeah, these guys were trying to murder me, kill me, frame me, and program me. Some of these guys as well. So they weren't giving me problems to teach me things. A lot of these guys were given trying to manipulate bets with this implantable technology, and others were trying to program me and then have me be some betting mule. Others were trying to have me or be some president, their little Pinocchio president, a little puppet. Others were trying to have me Others were trying to have keep me implanted so once I was some president, they could harvest secret information when I met people with secure info. So don't fall for bullshit. So there's a lot of illegal shit going on, but I explained that to people a long time ago. Um, but yeah, don't fall for bullshit. These guys are still holding me hostage, stalking me, and stealing from me. But a lot of these guys were trying to program me as a betting mule and just trying to force me to manipulate bets. And a lot of these guys were trying to program me as a betting mule and just trying to force me to manipulate bets and abuse me into compliance with weapons and technology. And I just kept telling them to eat shit. They'd even shock my heart. I tell them to eat shit. But you're shocking my heart, but I still wouldn't listen to you. Others were firing satellite weapons and sleep depriving me with this technology, trying to abuse me into compliance. Others just use this technology for covert assault and abuse and trying to steal data and committing aggravated assault and robbery. So, how are these terrorists and criminals not in prison yet? Are they crazy? But those are some key points. I don't fall for these kids' bullshit and their nonsense. They've been stealing trillions and they've been stealing data, and it's my everlasting battery idea, and it has many applications. And if it's already been exposed, that's the evidence of the stuff I'm dealing with. They're all my ideas: borders, path, corporate custom security, almost like 10 to 20 ideas in that folder alone. Um, my bringing sight to the blind ideas, my humanoid ideas. These are all my ideas. These people are stealing, and this is ridiculous now. And I created them all. Corona didn't help me. Bezos didn't help me. Mark Zuckerberg didn't help me. Kanoyan didn't help me. They're all making up shit. Whoever's claiming that is a liar. Bet my life on it. Implantation didn't make that. Telepathy didn't make that. I don't know where that came from. Suppose it was just left to me in some will. But the ideas on my computers, I made them all, and no one helped me make them. Pertaining to the concept, the ideas, the thoughts. So don't fall for that bullshit. I don't know where this implantation came from. I got implanted, didn't even know. I hadn't even heard the word. So something different. Some say it was left to me as a gift because I had thoughts that spawned, and now it's the oil, the idea that spawns an idea in another, and that's where it came from. Others say it was a frame. Others say it was an Illuminati will or something. I'm not sure. Not sure the truth about it. This implantation jazz. Maybe it was stolen and they tried to frame me for stealing it. Not sure. Some say it was a bet and wanted a bet. So I'm not sure what's the real truth behind this implantation jazz. Others say it was about something about taking over the world or something. So I'm not sure. And there was different tools that I was supposed to be able to use to take over the world, but never knew. So that's another thing. And they used to talk 5 companies: implantation, a betting ring, telepathy, maybe. It's in my DOJ letter. I don't remember. A weapons company, and maybe a satellite company. Not sure. There's different things they were talking about that people stole illegally, and then I just started monetizing the stuff illegally. I'm not sure. Something of that nature. But that's a piece of this take over the world nonsense. I don't even know if that's real or what the hell was really going on. Whether it was an experiment, a bet, or something different. But there's some highly illegal shit going on. And yeah, these guys were giving me problems and trying to murder me, kill me, and frame me out of jealousy, and had to do with some Illuminati president jazz and money and recognition and God knows what else. But yeah, don't fall for bullshit. These guys need to go to prison. They tried to murder me, and they're still holding me hostage even today. Bet my life on it. And they've stolen trillions of dollars or more. An idea is worth potentially trillions.